From Omro down to Mayville, from Rosendale to the Ledge, and everywhere in between, it's time to get you caught up on everything happening in the Flyway Conference. This is the Flyway Focus Sport Report, your home for the best whip-around coverage of your favorite local teams. Now, with all the latest, here's Jordan King.
Good Friday morning to you. Seems like every conference day in girls soccer is going to be an important one from here to the end of the season. Yesterday certainly fit that bill, and there were some standings-altering results. Let's start in Mayville, where Central Wisconsin Christian scored with 91 seconds left to steal an extra point on the road. It was Addie Smits who got on the end of a Charlotte Butine free kick and was able to force it across the line. CWC had trailed Mayville briefly after Ellie Woyan scored twice in less than 4 minutes in the first half. CWC's other two goals came from Kaylee Perry and Lauren Ruiz. The Crusaders moved to 5-1 and are alone atop the Flyway with 10 points. Mayville drops to 3-2. Winnebago Lutheran scored early and then poured it on in the second half to beat North Fonda United 4-0. Senior Carly Lang scored in the 12th minute from a corner kick. Coach David Haig says the team talked about making use of corner kicks and free kicks heading into the game.
Talked a lot about how many times are we going to get an opportunity off of a corner kick. Who we got the players who can put it in there with David Valk and Lola and some other girls as well. And the girls did it. We got that goal off the corner kick.
Link says she thinks the goal helped the team focus, lock in both on the offensive side and defensively, shutting out North Fondy.
I think it really hyped us all up, and then we got really focused and was able to keep it going, and we got locked in.
WLA added 3 insurance goals in the second half. Senior Lacey Keifenheim doubled the lead in the 45th minute with a hard shot that went off the goalkeeper's hands and in. Junior Ava Belk scored off a free kick to the top right corner in the 57th minute. Keifenheim says the team trusts Belk in those situations to play a quality ball and make the right decision.
You can just trust her at this point because you know that the ball is going to be there for a head or just a knock-in because she has good placement on it, and her free kicks are just great. It's either going in the goal or you're going to get a good play on it.
WLA moves to 4-1 with the win. North Fonda United drops to 4-2. Omro got a statement 2-1 win against Hughesford Dodgeland. Shaylee Carter and Lillian Schoonover each scored in the win. The Foxes moved to 3-4. Hughesford Dodgeland drops to 3-2. No score came in from Lourdes at Wayland. On to baseball, where Springs shook some things up with a 6-1 win at Laconia to split the series with the Spartans. Ben Anderson and Jackson Sobel combined to pitch a 2-hitter. In fact, Sobel was perfect in his 2 innings of relief work. Springs scored all 6 runs in the final 3 innings, 2 off of Laconia starter Logan Plime and 4 off of Cam Smith. Killian Stoffel had a 2 RBI double. Ben Anderson also drove in a pair of runs. He went 2 for 3 at the dish. Campbellsport just needed a win at Omro to get themselves back tied for first, and that's exactly what the Cougars did on the back of a second straight lights-out performance from Braden Booty. After beating Laconia last week, Booty went the complete game last night, allowing just 4 base runners to the Foxes. He also struck out 13 batters. Offensively, Jace Gable led the way with 3 hits and 2 RBIs. Kyler Bowe, Brody Nolan, and Riley Coleman each chipped in 2 hits. You had to see it to believe it. A wild one at Lamira High School that saw Mayville earn a sweep of the Lions. Mayville trailed 10-4 headed to the 6th. The Cards then unloaded for 7 runs. The first 3 batters walked, then Austin Thorson got hit by a pitch. Tanner Schneider, Blake Peterson, Brady Zitlow, and Mason Girth all added base knocks and RBIs during the monster inning. Zitlow picked up the win in relief. Thorson got the save. 12-11 the final. Finally, WLA beat North Fondy 8-2. Have yourself a day, Andy Simon. After pitching a gem on Tuesday, the senior went 3 for 3 with a 2-run homer and 5 total RBIs. Evan Cole went 6 1/3 on the bump. He gave up 2 unearned runs and picked up the win. In conference softball, Lamira knocked off Campbellsport 3-0. Nora Buskey was back in the circle, and she was on fire. Buskey tossed a no-hitter and incredibly struck out 19 of the 21 outs recorded via the strikeout. Total dominance from the senior. Buskey also led Lamira with 2 hits. Mayville beat North Fondy 2-0. Allie Schwartz struck out 16 in the win. Lillian Mansueto hit a home run. Janelle Youngbeck had 2 hits. And Laconia beat Omro 9-0. Lily Schultz, Megan Merkel, they combined for the no-hitter. Schultz struck out 6. Merkel struck out 10. In track and field, at the Berlin Invitational, Winnebago Lutheran won the boys' competition. North Fondy finished 4th and Laconia was 6th. On the girls' side, Laconia was runner-up, WLA 3rd, and North Fondy was 9th. On to today's action. We'll keep it in track and field. Amro will compete at Deerfield High School. Springs is at Freedom, Mayville at Waterloo, and Winnebago Lutheran competes at Wisconsin Lutheran College. In girls soccer, Springs is at Fondy for a crosstown non-conference match. 2 non-con softball games today. North Fondy heads to Ripon, and Mayville hosts Oakfield. In baseball, 1 non-conference game between Lemira and Random Lake. That's in Random Lake. And there is 1 conference game today. It's in baseball. Mayville makes the trip to Winnebago Lutheran. This is a reschedule from last Thursday's weather day. We'll see who goes for both teams on the mound. It's been a strenuous week for pitching staffs. This is the 3rd conference game for both teams. That's it for today. Talk to you in the morning with results and highlights. For the Flyway Focus Sports Report, I'm Jordan King.